morning. Alrighty, well, we'll go down and see Randy, how many pups he's got in his lap and how the daughter's doing. KD8, CFH, WB8, VMW. How about it? We got 2 and your daughter is holding her own.
KD8, ZSH. Good morning, Jim. Close. 1 pup, but the daughter is holding her own. Had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and doctor says she's making some progress, but she still has some persistent pain, and they're sending her for physical therapy. And they're not 100% sure what's causing the pain, so they said if there's no marked improvement in about 3 weeks, that they're going to send her in for x-rays to see what else might be wrong in there. So appreciate everybody's prayers. As I understand it, it's going to get cold wintry here pretty soon, so you guys bundle up and please be safe out there. Back to you, Jim.
Well, yeah, it comes around every year, so it's no surprise, really. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go to Jacksonville before the JAXs run out of room for their node there, and we're gonna try for the pretty one this morning. K8JAX WB8VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian. You got me, just like you asked for. And W8JAX is waving behind me with K9LUCY. And we're having a nice morning down here this morning. It's 59 degrees, and we're headed up to around 80 degrees later today. So anyway, Enrod's going to go out and fly his radio-controlled airplane today, so he's looking forward to that. So anyway, hope you have a great day. Hope you have some nice plans with your family for Thanksgiving. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, yeah, we're going to have a good Thanksgiving. Nobody's going to come in, and we're just going to sit around and chit-chat with each other, take naps, and, well, now my one granddaughter is going to come up with our great-grandson. Let me see, I think that's on Friday or something, just for a visit. They don't live too far away, so they're going to stop up and chit-chat a little bit. Other than that, it's going to be very quiet, and that's the way we like it. All righty, Wendy, you, Rod, and LUCY, take care, and be sure to say hi to Missy and our best to the kids. All righty, I will go down and see how the critters are doing in the backyard. KA8MNT, WB8VMW.
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is out there this morning. Well, the critters are hunkered down because it is still dark outside, and I don't think the sun's going to be out today because it's supposed to be cloudy and 100% chance of rain, so I think they're going to be out there. If they do come out, they're going to run to their neighbors or whatever real quick because they don't want to get wet. So I think they're going to stay hunkered down and kind of peek out every once in a while to see what's going on. So that's the critter world down here. So I'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT. Back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting to the point where they're going to need just one of them periscopes so that they don't have to stick their nose out because it's going to get cold. All righty. Today is Tuesday, so Mark is probably at prayer service. And so we'll go on up to Ray since him and Fred's already in there on the couch snuggled up. And if Mark didn't make it to the prayer service this morning, he can chime in right after I get done with Ray. K5 CFY WB8 BMW. Good morning, Ray, and how's Fred doing down there, Ray?
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the netizens up there this morning. It's a gloomy day down here as well. We've had spotty rain, misty stuff for, I guess this is the second day now. But anyway, not much going on here. Just, we're back from the walk, and I don't know if you can hear Fred snoring, but he's on the couch, and he hasn't liked it lately. He don't get to go outside. He don't like to go out in the rain. Anyway, good to hear you, Jim, and everybody else out there. 73, y'all. Take care. K5 CFY. We'll be listening.
All righty. Well, now you listen to Fred. Now, Fred says it's too rainy and cold to go outside. You listen to him. You know, you're getting old like me. Not quite that old yet, but you're getting old, and you can't take the cold like you used to. All righty. Well, now, we still got 4 minutes. If anybody wants to jump in that I forgot or wants to say good morning, we got 4 minutes. WB8 BMW, sitting and listening. Well, ain't nobody sitting out there listening wants to jump in. Well, anyway, I want to say good morning to John, WATD. Like to hear him in the morning talking antennas and helping everybody. That's what we're here for. Haven't heard Wes in a long time. He's probably already at work. And Kerry, he's probably still, no, he might already come in from fishing. If you're out there listening, Kerry, I'm going to pick on you. You know I love you dearly, but I'll keep picking on you. All righty. Well, now we got 3 minutes. Anybody wants to jump in and add something, go right ahead.
K8HNK Mobile, Jim, I wanted to add something.
Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete and Leroy Township. Just wanted to say hi.
Okay, well, we heard somebody in there say wanted to say hi, but we heard Elmer in there. Go ahead, Elmer.
Hey, Jim, I'm going to send you a new email from my new email address. It's got my call sign on it, so I just wanted to get that out there and just let you know that will be me sending that email. So I'll turn over so you can get the other gentleman in there. As K8HNK Mobile, back over to you.
All righty, Elmer. We'll put it in our little contact file there. Okay, the other gentleman out there that newbie come in there, go ahead. Are you a listener? Are you mobile, headed somewhere? Go ahead.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete. Yes, I've been listening for quite some time, and tried to get in a couple times in the past, but haven't been able to. Usually get in on the net here coming up, so I won't talk long. And I'm from Leroy Township, and I enjoy listening to your morning pre-net. Back to you.
Okay, Keith. Well, I'll tell you, in the mornings, when I start going through the list, I have a bad habit of being quick draw on the key. So a lot of times, I don't realize that there are people out there that like to get in. But if you can't get in, well, I don't know. Just keep trying. And sometimes if I lag on hitting the key, maybe you can get in. But if we hear you, guaranteed we'll get back to you. All righty. Well, I got to get Fred on here so he can make all this here legal. WAAKOC WB8VMW. We're sitting here anticipating your entrance into here and make it legal, Fred. So how say you this morning?
Good morning, Jim. Good to hear you. CQ. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. This is the November 25th, 2025 edition of the Barometer Net. It's brought to you by Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater. Frequency for the repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz. CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. Location for the repeaters in Doylestown, Ohio. This is a controlled net. All traffic should pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Glad to be here with you folks this morning. I think everybody knows who I am, and I know who you are. And I know that Jim probably has some words of wisdom he can pass along to us this morning. So I'm going to pass it back to him. Is your stick on a wall, Jim, or do you have it tight in your grip? WB8VMW, WA8KOC.
Well, I'm a little loose around the edges, so I can't say I'm uptight. But now I got to get down in the bomb shelter this sometime today. I'm working on an end-fed quarter wave or whatever end-fed, and I got to get some stuff ready. The R&D lab gets up and running. I'll have them check them out. So, Fred, you make it legal and put everybody in line, and everybody stay safe, stay well, play nice, do something good for somebody, and then smile a lot. It makes people wonder what you're into. So, Fred, take it over, and you and Roseanne have a great turkey day. WB8VMW, and be thankful.
Being thankful is what it's all about. God's given us grace for another day on this earth and another almost full year. So that's something to be thankful for. And celebrating with family and friends for Thanksgiving, there's nothing better. Jim, the R&D lab? That's good. All right. Well, I'm sure everything will go fine. And if there's some adjustments to be made, you'll know how to do it. Take good care of yourself. Our best to you and Judy. Have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Anybody who's short-time, mobile, or an outlander, would you give me a call, please? I'd like to say good morning to you. WA8KOC for the net.
88 Victor, Mike.
Uniform. Yeah, Bravo. 88.
Tango, uniform. 2, Northern Ohio, Mobile. KE8OWX, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian in and out.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8T2W, short time.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8HAG Tim, mobile in and out.
Please copy November 8 X-ray, November Victor. Name is Jeff, and I'm mobile. some collisions in there. I'm not too sure either that or maybe somebody has dual band radio and there's stuff going on in the background. Who I got was KD8VMM, W8STU, KE8UIB early bird today, KE8OWX, KF6POE in and out. Thanks, Christian. Take good care of yourself. If I don't talk to you tomorrow, have a happy Thanksgiving, you and yours. K8PJW short time, KD8HAG, Tim was in and out. Thanks, Tim. And N8XNV mobile. Anyone else I missed?
Here. Portable pedestrian from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, Wendy, I added you and Rod to the list. I'm going to be right back to you. K8PJW with short time. Philip, good morning. Great to hear you. How are you and your darling bride doing? Good to have you in here on the net with us.
WA8KOC, K8PJW. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Barometer Net out here on this terrific Tuesday. Looking forward to the week here. We're starting the day off at 43 degrees, headed up to 53, 52 tomorrow. It's a little bit cloudy right now, but there's rain in the forecast starting about 9 o'clock, so it'll be a wet day today, I have a feeling. Barometer's at 2996, and the conspiracy gods are at it again. They gave us a little taste of low prices, and now they're up to 299 again, so there we have it. Let's see, week's going pretty good so far. We're preparing for a trip to Indiana to be with family out there for Thanksgiving, so we'll be doing that this afternoon, and so that should be a good time. We'll be back in time for the big game, of course, and so with that, I'll take a break for time. In 1867, Alfred Nobel invents dynamite. 1884, John D. Meyenberg of St. Louis patented evaporated milk. 1905, the first telegraph transmitter with a 1-mile range is advertised in Scientific America for $8.50. And in 1940, Woody Woodpecker, created by Walter Lantz, after being inspired by a noisy woodpecker pecking on his roof on his cabin debuts. And that's the way it was. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is KPJW, back to the net.
W8WKY.
For those of you who don't know Woody Woodpecker, you should. That's great, Philip. Thank you for the history lesson and for being in here with us. It sounds like we're not going to hear from you tomorrow. My time is going to be cut short tomorrow also. I need to find one of the NCOs to hop in here about 7:30 and cover my tail because I have to go get a heart monitor put on. So you take care of yourself. Have an enjoyable trip. Enjoy the family time. It's great. And we'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3, pal. Drive safe going up to Indiana. KD8VMM, WA8KOC. Good morning, Brian.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. Yeah, it's 20 degrees warmer than yesterday, 46 degrees for overnight. So that was what it was this morning. So no rain yet, just a couple small drizzles in the windshield. Smooth run in Akron, but there is a slowdown eastbound on the Kenmore Lake. It's moving, so I think somebody bumped a couple cars because they were off to the side. I couldn't really see, but nothing's blocked. It's moving. It's just a little slow, so at least when I went through. So everything changes by the minute. So, and that's what I have. So I've got some weather coming in, rain. So be careful out there. And I'll be around tomorrow. But if I don't hear you, have a nice Thanksgiving, though. 88VMM. I'll be clear.
Same wishes right back at you, pal. I hope that you have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't hear you tomorrow. And whatever you do, stay safe. Appreciate the report. And even when there's not a stop, if it's a slowdown or if there's some issues on the road, we like hearing about it. So kudos for doing that for us. Take care, pal. I will look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. W8STU, W8KOC. Stu, good morning. How's your drive going?
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of the net. Well, so far, so good. Just now crossing over Wilson Mills Road, southbound on Auburn Road. And I went through a little bit of rain. It wasn't heavy, but now it's just like a mist. But so far, so good. Traffic isn't too heavy this morning. Sometimes it can be really heavy on this road on the way to work. A lot of parents take their kids to Notre Dame school, which I work right next door to. And let's see. Well, it's not too far away from Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. If I'm not able to check in tomorrow, hopefully I will, because I have to work tomorrow, but I'm off for Thanksgiving. With that, I'll say 73, big A8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control, WSTU.
Thanks for being in here this morning, Phil. Stu. Thank you for becoming a regular, and I hope that the rest of the drive goes easy for you without any hitches. And we'll look forward to talking tomorrow. Should something go awry, have a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. We'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. 7-3. KE8UIB. I didn't hear mobile on that one. John, good morning. Are you here?
WAA8KOC from KA8UIB. Good morning, Fred, everybody out on the net. And yeah, we're mobile this morning. We were, Miss Lori's with me, so please pencil in KF8DTP.
Good morning, Fred. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
We were coming up out of a dip, so I was probably cutting in and out and probably colliding with people, but she's trying to beat the school bus traffic and stuff, where I usually travel in between the routes. But so we figured we'd chime up real quick before we grab our coffee at the gas station this morning. And with that, Fred, I just want to thank God be with you tomorrow and stuff, and you'll be in our prayers with the procedure, and hope it's a simple one. And I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and wish you a happy Thanksgiving, Fred, in case I don't get a chance to talk to you. With that, this is KAUIB with KF8DTP with $5 Dream, and there's by the time 7-3 show.
John, Lori, please accept my gratitude for you guys being in here. I'm sure it's good to be able to share a ride to work in the mornings, a little different than it used to be. And I hope for you guys, if I don't talk to you, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration, okay? Whatever you do, stay safe, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Speaking of regulars, KE8OWX. Thomas, good morning. Glad to hear from you. Have you got a cup of coffee with you? And how's your morning going so far? WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred. Yep, we got our cup of coffee. We're making our way down it. It's pretty clear until I crossed the county line and rolled in here to Wadsworth. And it's starting to rain pretty good, so glad I'm inside today. And that incident that VMM mentioned, there were a couple police behind them. It was eastbound right before the Kenmore Lake ramp. But it didn't look like there was too much traffic behind them, so that was a positive. It was moving. I'm almost to the office here, so I'm going to say 73. If I don't hear you tomorrow, Fred, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. KE8OWX, back to net control.
Thomas, thanks for taking the time to check in this morning. Appreciate it as always. If I don't hear from you tomorrow, you have yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration with the family. Hope it's a really enjoyable one. And thanks to you and Brian for giving us an update on the traffic, because that is well received by all those stations that are mobile out there trying to get to work or come home from work. Take care, pal. I will look forward to talking to you soon. Always a pleasure. KF6POE, Christian was in and out. Thanks for coming in here, Christian. Already talked to Philip, KPJW. And Tim, KD8HAG out in Litchfield, was mobile in and out. So that brings me down to Jeff, N8XNV, WA8KOC. Morning, bud.
Good morning, Fred and everyone in the net. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. My name is Jeff here. Everyone, I hope has a great day. I got 48 degrees in a truck. I'm currently on Route 82 in Columbia Station, headed towards Strongsville there. Let me see, I said I had 48 degrees. A little bit of drizzle here, but not much, really light. I had fuel, a Circle K at Route 83 and Route 82. There was 283, I believe. And everyone have a great Thanksgiving and stay safe. This is November 8 X-Ray November Victor, back to net.
Thank you for the check-in, Jeff. Drive safe on the rest of your way headed east. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future, and should something go awry and I don't get to say hello tomorrow morning, have a good Thanksgiving celebration, pal. K8JAX, Ms. Wendy, portable pedestrian, you're sounding good. How are you folks doing down there? Is it warm enough for you? And thanks to Rod for offering to take over next Tuesday.
Well, good morning there, Fred, and everyone on the net. This is K8JAX, portable pedestrian with K9LUCY, and W8JAX is waving, and he did send you an email. He's willing to help you out there and fill in the rest of your shift there tomorrow, so he's always happy to help you. And anyway, we have 59 degrees down here, sunny skies, a few clouds up there, too. And did I say 59? That's what I meant. Anyway, we're headed up to around 80 degrees today, so we're going to have a nice day, and hopefully you have a great Thanksgiving. We're going to celebrate with our daughter and her husband on Friday. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. In case we don't talk to you later, this is K8JAX, portable pedestrian.
W8WKY.
Wendy, that sure was a mouthful. Thank you for being in here with us. Thanks for the relay, and tell Rod I really sincerely appreciate it. Probably be about 7:25 or so when I have to bail out of here tomorrow. And I appreciate him covering for my absences, as I do with Craig, AA8CT. This stuff has to get resolved, and I'm trying to get it all done by the end of the year so the next year's deductible doesn't kick in and have to spend more time away from the radio in a hospital, spending money. Taking care of yourselves. If I know I'm going to hear you tomorrow, if Rod's going to take over for me. But have a good rest of your walk. Give Lucy a pat on the head for me if you would. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day down there. It's going to be a little soggy up here, so I'm not expecting everybody to be real happy about the weather up here, but glad you're facing an 80-degree day. Take good care of yourself. Talk to you later, girl. 7-3. We already spoke to KF8DTP. Excuse me. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
Township.
KC8, Fox Queen, Victor, Mark. KCFQV.
W8TD.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango. Good morning, Brother Fred, and I am short time.
WA GXX Mobile, in and out.
KD8 ZSH, Randy in Akron.
This is Sheila, Julia 5, Delta, India, Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
WFA Pteropod Filter, Mark and Blackbird.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8VQX, Joe in Akron.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Romeo Zulu, Perry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
All right, I'm going to pick it up there right out of the blocks. We had a collision. I copied KA8MNT. I did copy N8WS, and there was somebody right along in there with him. It might have been Pete out in Leroy, but I'm not too sure. KC8FQV, W8TD, AA8CT, short time, Brother Craig. I'll be right back to you. WA8GXX, Tom, in and out. Thanks, Tom. KD8ZSH, KJ5DIT, KE8SFS, KE8VQX, and KF8ERZ. Who did I miss there at the start?
Kilo
KB8LJ.
Echo Oscar Golf, Pete and Leroy on a handheld mobile today with a mag mount.
KC1BQF, all in name.
All right, I did add Pete and Paul to the list. Thanks, gentlemen. I'll be right back to you. AA8CT, Brother Craig, your short time. Good morning. Glad to hear you. And oh, by the way, the handheld from Pete was sounding really good. I don't know how he's doing that one. Take it away. Good to hear you. And what have you got for us, Craig? And thanks for subbing for me next week.
WA8KOC, good morning, Brother Fred, and I hope everything goes well when they put that monitor on, so that's a good thing. Yes, I'm walking out the door, so I'm going to wish everybody, and not to be, forward-thinking, but if you look at the days, the 25th of November, I think the 25th of December has some significance as well. So with that thought in mind, everybody have a great day. Go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. Fred, thanks for being the NCO, and we will talk to you down the log, and I am out the door and out. WA8KOC, this is AA8CT saying 73s, my brother, and to all the other brothers out there, have a wonderful day, and I am out.
Craig, great to hear from you. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I'll get a chance to say good morning again tomorrow, but if I don't, have a great Thanksgiving celebration, and always a pleasure. By the way, thank you again for covering for my absence next week. Take good care of yourself, buddy. We will talk to you soon. KA8MNT, our master of humor, is in the house. Tom, are you behaving yourself down there? And is Linda sawing some more wood so you can make some money?
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else that is on the net. Well, let's see. Yeah, she's still sawing logs this morning. So I have enough now to build 2 log cabins. So I'm going to be like IKEA and sell them, I think. But we are starting today off with 50 degrees. With a 2.5 mile an hour wind, and at this point, no rain. Let's see. Barometer sitting at 29.93. Today's high is going to be 54 degrees, cloudy, with 100% chance of rain. So it's going to be a wet one today. And so if you're anybody gonna be out and around, it'd be smart to take an umbrella with you. Oh, let's see what else is going on around here. I was finally able to get about 90% of my shack cleaned up, and got a space for my new 3D printer and got it up and running. So I've been tinkering with that the last couple of days, trying to learn it. It's amazing me. Let's see. Today is a 6-meter group breakfast. We're going to get together and solve the world's problems and probably create a lot of them too, but hey, it'll be fun. So that's about all I got. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. Ka8MNT back. Today's anatomy lesson. The main function of your little toe is making sure all the furniture in the house is in the right place. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango. Turn everything back over to Taco Tuesdays, WA8KOC.
If you're going to enjoy tacos with a 6-meter group, please give them my best and be careful. Some of that meat isn't real meat anymore. And as far as your humor goes, well, sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's pretty decent. Other times it's not just funny, but it's serious. And yeah, I think we've all stubbed our toes on 1 or 2 pieces of furniture, and man, that's smarts. Take care of yourself, Tom. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow if you got time, and give our best to Linda. 7-3, buddy. NAWS, the National Weather Service, is here with us also. William, so over to you. Good to have you here with us this morning. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in net. Well, it's good to be here. It works both ways, you know that. Air quality index this morning is 46. That's in the good range. My sunrise this morning, 7:27. My sunset, 5:05. Length of day, 9 hours, 37 minutes. I got 50 degrees this morning. Humidity, 66%. Wind speed, south of 12. Barometer, 2992. Dew point, 39 degrees. Visibility, 10 miles. Well, maybe not. Prediction for today is rain mainly before 2 p.m. High near 55, south wind 9 to 13 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 23. Chance of precipitation 100%. And let's see. Solar flux indices at 116, sunspot number 92, A is 22, K is 5. Geomagnetic field is in a minimum storm. He's get predicted on 6 meters in Europe. Anyway, might turn out to be a pretty good day for the radio. Okay. Tropospheric ducting is at a 0. That's expected this time of year. Spaceweather.com. Yeah, if it comes up. There it is. Oh, let's see here. Scroll up a little bit so I can read. I guess it ain't going to let me. Currently, there's 7 sunspot groups on the sun. And the article's left over from yesterday. The other comet, Atlas, is exploding. It's falling apart as it comes along. Good article. Tells you where to look for it when you can. Got time to take a look and enjoy that. And the CIR arrived early. Almost 2 days earlier than expected. So there may be some upset radio activation. Anyway, that's about it for me. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Stay dry. It's going to rain within the hour. WA8KOC in the group. NAWS.
Bill, thanks for being here this morning and giving us your report. Always appreciate that. Some kind of clicking in the background. You're totally copyable, but yeah, some kind of a consistent clicking. I don't know what that might be. But anyway, good to hear from you. Take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday, what's left of it. And should I not talk to you tomorrow, you and Judy have a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration later this week. 7-3, Bill. KC8FQV, WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred, and everyone else, KCFV. Yeah, I think you're just going in to get some things. They're going to just tape stuff to you for a week. Yeah, my mom said that. But everything else, yeah, 46 here. There's nothing really happening here outside. Yeah, I listened last night to the Jaga EOC had the Jaga Amateur Radio Club had the guy from the EMA director, them talk about the Perry, how they would evacuate if Perry ever decides to do something we never want to hear happen. Don't ever want to hear it happen. 3 Mile Island, when that happened, he said there was no plan when 3 Mile Island happened. That's why they came into doing all this planning to evacuate and what to do for the nuclear power plants. But other than that, I'll go to a club meeting maybe tonight over in the west side. Yep, their party meetings are coming. Yep, the Cuyahoga Falls and the Silvercreek are not going to collide this year, so I'll be able to be both of them because we have ours coming up the 11th, so I already signed up. So on the 11th at the right where we have our meeting. So back it comes, Fred, and hopefully everything comes out good for you. Oh yeah, that sounded good last night. That Bernie Kosar went home and he made a bigger family. His family got a little bigger, and the other family, they got a little bigger as they met each other. So yeah, the liver transplant went good, they said. And that's how you make your family bigger, and that's great. So it's not great, but great. You know, the best thing that could come out at the end. So back it comes, Fred, KC8FQV.
There's something wholesome, pleasurable, and God-given about making a family larger, no matter how it happens. Thanks for being here, Mark. You take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday on your end. And we'll talk to you tomorrow, 7-3. Brother John, WATD. What have you got for us? What's on your mind this morning? Good to have you in here with us.
Good morning, all. WATD, nothing much to report. I missed the early roundtable this morning because when I woke up, I didn't feel like coming out to the radio room. I just, went on the phone for DV switch and nothing heard. So I finally came out here and there were people on, but I wasn't hearing them on the phone. Switched over to the Worcester repeater and it's there. I could hear everybody on that, but not on the 3.9 wasn't coming through. Went to EchoLink, it's coming through on EchoLink. Went to my Allstar Node, it's coming through on my Allstar Node. I wonder if anybody else is experiencing a lack of .39 on the repeater switch or DVs either way this morning. Beyond that, probably talk to some of you this evening. It's Tuesday, after all. WKOC in the net, WATD.
John, my friend, you have reminded me that I've been remiss in my duties again. I did not start this morning off by reminding everybody that tonight at 8 p.m., our Tuesday weekly Silvercreek Net happens, and we'll have trivia and a lot of fun. Amateur Radio Newsline preamps our net at 7:30. Learn what's going on in the world of amateur radio. I do believe that tonight's NCO is yet to be announced. So with that, anybody that's got a response for John about DV switch not allowing 3.9 to come through, I'm going to take just a quick pause, see if anybody's got an answer for you, John.
KF8ERZ. I'll just hop in there for a second, Fred. You can get to me later, but I'm having the same trouble with the DV switch. I'm having to use the EchoLink. The 3.9 don't want to come through on DV switch. It's there. If you hit the PT key, you can hear just a brief second of the conversation on the air, and it just goes away. So anyway, just want to let him know he's not alone. I'll be on standby. KF8ERZ.
Thank you very much, Terry. And John, hopefully you copied that. You're not the only one. Don't know what's going on. Perhaps we should suggest that the powers that be here in Silvercreek maybe take a look and see if they can figure out what's going on and give a reason. You copied that, didn't you, John?
Yeah, and ERJ, thanks very much. I will cease troubleshooting efforts at my end. Back to you.
All right, John. Well, whatever happens, you have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Always good to hear from you. And something go awry tomorrow morning, I don't get you in here early enough and get to say hello. Have yourself a great Thanksgiving, and maybe we'll meet on Simplex between now and then. 7-3, pal. KD8ZSH, Randy. Good morning. How are you doing? You got a couple of pups in your lap? And are you ready for Thanksgiving, buddy?
KD8GSH. Good morning, Fred. Morning, everybody. Yep, 2 pups in the lap right now, and I guess we're about at the age we're going to get. I know my wife's got some pies she wants to bake. The family's getting together for Thanksgiving Day. Not much going on. My daughter continues to get better. She's going for physical therapy now, so hopefully we can get her all back to where she was before. Appreciate the prayers. You guys have a good one, and enjoy the holidays, and be safe out there. KD8GSH clear, and back to net. 73, everybody.
W8WKY.
Randy, Roseanne and I will continue to pray for your daughter through the therapy sessions. Hopefully everything's going to go smoothly and rapidly. And should something happen where I don't get a chance to say good morning to you tomorrow morning, you guys have a good, wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. Always good to talk to you, pal. 7-3, KJ5 DIT. Matthew, you're up. Good morning. How are things out in Arkadelphia?
Well, I'm sitting in a front room, dark as can be. No little children going anywhere. I'm the only bad person up. I did try to reach you on my iPhone. Your link popped up, but no sound. And then tried hooking up to the R Finder, and it picked you up. And then I tried again on my iPhone, and it didn't pick you up, so I didn't know what's going on. But I got you. In a little bit, I've got to go get ready because I've got to make a run for work. And, I got a little kitty that just decided maybe I'm curious what's going on. So, y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And 7-3.
Okay, Matthew, well, you folks have a great Thanksgiving celebration out there in Arkadelphia also. Hopefully you can shoo the cat off your lap and get done what you have to get done today. And we'll look forward to talking to you the next time. 7-3, buddy. KE8SFS. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing? How are your chess games coming along? Have you noticed improvement, continual improvement? Over to you, WA8KOC for the net.
Well, my chess game, I lost a couple games online yesterday. Didn't do too good. But I day before that, I did pretty good. And won 2 games, draw 1 game, and lost 1 game the other day. That was Sunday. But out of that is. We got 46 degrees here, light rain, and we're going to get up to 54 degrees today with a 38% chance of rain. And I feel like 46 degrees right now. The wind is 9 miles per hour southwest. Gas price is, oh shoot, I just saw it too. $2.72 to $2.73 all around Wadsworth. Yeah. Let me drop it for a bit. Yeah, anyhow, they're going to be taking my bed out of here today. Yeah, I'll be sleeping on the couch for a while until Friday when they give me a new couch. I'm not a new couch. I mean a new bed. Give me a new bed. And that's my Christmas present. So I'm going to get a new bed. This one is pretty bad. Mat is gone on it, and a bad spring, and I wore it out. And but out of that, doing okay, everything until then. And I think I can sleep on the couch for a few days. And but doing okay and everything. Tomorrow I'll play chess, so I won't be on the net tomorrow. And so and doing okay and everything. And with that, I'll give it back to you, Fred. I'll keep you in my prayer. TFA, sir, Paco, sir.
Thanks for that, Mark. I appreciate it, and good luck on the chess games tomorrow. I'm sure everything will go just fine. And, getting a new bed and having to sleep on the sofa for a couple days, it's not going to kill you. You're a tough guy. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. And enjoy your Thanksgiving celebration, okay? Talk to you soon. 7-3. KE8 VQX. Good morning, Joe. My friend Joe is in here with us. It's good to hear you. Hopefully everything's good with you.
WA8KOC, this is KE8VQX. Morning, Fred. Good to be here. Thanks for getting me in. Got a couple days off here. I'm going to make some Thanksgiving dinner, sort of half-baked turkey, whatever, this afternoon. Made an interesting discovery. I've got a weight bench on my backyard, or a patio, mostly for the nephew, and noticed he had his weights piled up on top of a little groove in the concrete that my coax goes through to get to my HF antenna, and I thought, well, that's not good, so I took the weights off of that groove, moved them, and checked SWR, and it was through the roof. Couldn't figure out why. I put the weights back, and suddenly the SWR was good again. Well, yesterday I discovered a big split in the coax in that groove there. I think it was just rot. The shield's hanging out, and the antenna was still working with the weights on top of it, which I guess now makes sense. So if you got a split in your coax, put a 50-pound barbell weight on top of it. So I'll be replacing that today if it's not raining too hard. Thanks again for getting me in, Fred. I'll give it back to you. This is KE8VQX. Back to net.
Troubleshooting at its best. All right, Joe. Well, that shouldn't be too bad a repair. And kudos to you for figuring it out. And thank goodness for the 50-pound dumbbells, huh? Whatever you do, take good care of yourself. Should I not get a chance to talk to you tomorrow, have yourself a good rest of the week and a wonderful Thanksgiving. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, buddy. KF8ERZ Terry, good morning. Thanks for coming back and explaining to John what was going on with you also. How are things down in Ellenboro? Over to you.
This is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. And it was my pleasure to come back and help them out there. I experiencing that issue too. I've reverted to EchoLink, and I actually come in on the Worcester repeater because for some reason my EchoLink with the dual sound repeater it comes and goes with being blurry. So I don't know if that's on my end or just an EchoLink thing because it can be kind of buggy. But anyway. Happy to be with y'all. It's always a pleasure to join y'all for the net. And I overslept yesterday. Didn't get to be with you then. But things in West Virginia is going good. We're definitely having some rain today. Had a good day yesterday. I connected with, made a new friend on RF on ham radio. And turns out I had in my possession an old radio that belonged to his dad when he was a child. And so I was able to meet up with him last night and hand it to him so he could have it to keep it as something of sentimentality. So he was happy and I was happy and I made a new friend in the process. So it turned out to be a good evening. But I'm going to hold it. Now there's more of them waiting. I just wanted to say 73s and I hope everyone has a wonderful day and I plan on being with you tomorrow if nothing happens. So you're going to have a great day, 73s, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
Thinking about CW, your call sign is pretty cool. The last 3 alphabetical letters. That should be an enjoyable and easy one to remember. Terry, thanks for being here with us. Again, thanks for answering John's issue. And hopefully, if I don't get a chance to talk to you tomorrow, if I vacate before you get in here, you'll have a good rest of your week and a happy Thanksgiving. 7-3. KF8 EOG. Pete, good morning. Good to hear you. It's all yours. WA8 KOC for the net.
W8WKY.
Good morning, everybody on the net. And Fred, I hope your procedure goes well for you. I am currently in my mobile office, which would be a Chrysler Pacifica. I'm about 4 miles from the Newberry repeater, so that's why you're probably getting me a little stronger. It just started to sprinkle here. I am at Geauga Regional Medical Center for a follow-up for my surgeries, and it's 43 degrees. Break for a second. Back to the Woody Woodpecker. That was a show that I loved back in the day. 1969, we had a box of Kellogg's cereal, and on the back you could cut out a little order form for Woody the Woodpecker Door Knocker. Ran on a couple little D batteries. It was $1.25, and I had to put it in a 5-cent envelope, if I remember correctly. And I ordered that Woody the Woodpecker Door Knocker doorbell. Lo and behold, though, I never received it, so I was mad at Kellogg's for 30-some years. Break for a second. I appreciate everything you guys have had today. A lot of good stories. I tried to make it to the Geauga County meeting last night. I wanted to join up, but my pain level was a little bit beyond what I could tolerate, and I would have been grumpy, so I decided not to go. I wish I would have gone. I really want to get involved in a group like that, so I will be looking forward to the next meeting and hopefully meet up with some of the people I hear on here. I do know STU Stu is only about 4 miles from me at work, and found out he was a longtime friend of a good friend of mine. He was the boyfriend to a girl I know, and we probably ran around with each other back in the late 70s, early 80s. Anyways, that's all I got today for you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We're going to do something a little different for my brother that missed his birthday. We're just going to do cabbage rolls because that's his favorite meal. And I'm going to bake some pies and have everybody over. So with that, everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I appreciate you letting me get on here today. So I'm going to turn it back to Net Control. KF8 EOG, Pete, clear.
Pete, using the handheld, your location, coming through the Newberry repeater. Fabulous job. And it sounds like you've got a great celebration planned. Cabbage rolls are darn decent food, I gotta say. But whatever you do, glad you're here with us. Whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday, a good rest of the week, and a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. We will look forward to talking to you on down the line. Hopefully your checkup goes well without a hitch. Real quick, I'm going to interrupt before I get to Paul here. Gas prices around here, BP at corner Waterloo and Manchester, $2.69 a gallon. It finally came down. Circle K over on East Avenue, $2.82 a gallon. Arco and Marathon over on East Avenue, both at $2.89 a gallon. Maybe BP up here at the corner Waterloo and Manchester is selling based on their futures purchases. WACTM carries information from this weather station around Long Lakes around the quarter from me. 49.5 degrees currently, 41.6 for the dew point. 0.2 mile per hour winds out of the south-southeast. It says no rain, but I have a feeling that's going to change real quick. 29.92 on the barometer, 74% humidity. Sunrise here, 7:26, sunset 5:02. With that, I'm going to hand it off to Paul, see how he's doing, see how the puppy is doing, and get on with this net. KC1VQS, WA8KOC. Good morning, buddy.
Yeah, good morning, Fred, and everyone on the, everyone on the Barometer Net. If the puppy is in my chair with me, curled up asleep, I don't know how that happened. It's getting more crowded in this chair the older she gets. I'm going to get her out to exercise today. I had a really busy weekend. We had my wife and I went to see the opening of the movie Wicked Part 2. I guess the official name is Wicked. What is it? Wicked. Now I can't think of it. Forever Good or Good Forever or something like that. I don't know. It was really good. I think the music part one was better, but the writers really gave this a nice twist. So that was enjoyable. And then my men's choir had their fall concert Sunday afternoon, which tied up Saturday with dress rehearsal, and so it was a busy weekend. And I've been busy filling my glass orders for the last part of the craft fair and a store that I have my things in over in the western part of Maine. I got all that done, and now I'm relaxing this morning with a little more coffee than I've had recently, and just giving the pups some attention. And I'm going to be off and running to do other projects today that are helping to get ready for Thanksgiving. We have the family coming, and I've got the pie to make, and all of my stuff to pick up and get out of the house that I promised my wife I would do before Thanksgiving, all my glass craft stuff. I said, yep, you'll have the house back Thanksgiving. I'll pick up my stuff and move it out because I'll be done by then. So with that, Fred, I'm going to turn it back to you. We'll talk tomorrow. Hopefully I'll catch you in there before you have to go, but I'll be on the net anyway. This is KC1VQS. Back to you, Fred.
Paul, thanks for being in here with us this morning, buddy. Appreciate it. I was going to ask you how the concert went. Obviously, it went pretty well, I would assume. And the pup, give him a scratch on the head for me if you would. And should something happen, I won't talk to you tomorrow. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, Thanksgiving Thursday. We'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. 7-3. That's the bottom of the list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC listening?
KE8HNK Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8 November Oscar KC8NOV Marty Mobile in and out.
Whiskey November 8 Sierra Charlie India Mobile short time.
Any that's PK Mobile in and out.
We just had a mobile come in and out. Could that station please re-identify? That was a little too quick for me.
morning, N8XPK mobile in and out.
Thanks, Marty. I got you marked in and out. Have a good Thanksgiving. Anyone else?
AF8 CLO, Mark Mobile.
WA8KOC. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. Nick, down the farm.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray. That's KE8 VOX Scott Vermillion.
It's HEW. Kilowatt 8 Alpha Golf Whiskey. Dan, checking in this morning, Fred.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AB8. I'm a mobile middle field. I don't think I'm going to have enough time, so I'll be in and out. Good morning, everyone.
KB8LJ.
Ready, Charlie, Foxtrot, Charlie, Randy, drill, in and out.
All right, nicely done. KE8HNK, KC at NLV in and out. Marty, thanks for being here. WN8SCI, Walter, I got you short time. N8XPK, Marty was in and out. Thanks, Marty. KF8CLO, Mobile, KD8SLG, KE8VOX, K8AGW, Pops, loud and clear without a collision. Got you. AB8MO, Andy, I marked you in and out. Thanks for being here with us. KB8LJ and KF8CFC was in and out. Did I miss anyone?
W8WKY.
Whiskey 8, Alpha Romeo Oscar. First time check-in out of Ashland. Name is Alan. I'll be in and out.
Apologies for asking if you got any JKO. Kind of distracted a moment ago.
We just had some more check-ins come in. W8ARO, Al, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for being here. NHJKO, Joe, I got you. And there was a station that came right in alongside you. The signal was obliterated. That station, could please re-identify for me.
Sure, KC3 Zulu Whiskey Yankee Mobile. Papa Mike India.
Okay, the Papa Mike India. I think that's Phil, K8PMI, correct?
Roger, roger.
All right, that's the way to add some check-ins to the list quickly. Thanks, guys. I'm going to get the mobiles in and out of here. KE8HNK, WA8KOC.
KE8HNK, W8KOC. Here at the parking lot and work, getting ready to head on in. Guys, I didn't get a chance to get trackside. I had to take care of some things with the Jeep, but other than that, just want to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. Happy Thanksgiving there, Fred. If I don't hear from you tomorrow, I'll probably be on the radio from the base station. Today's the last day of work till next Monday, so I'm going to turn it back over to you, K8HNK, back over to W8KOC. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed, and 73.
Elmer, have yourself a great Thanksgiving this week. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. WN8SCI. Walter, take it away. It's yours. Good morning.
Whiskey November 8 Sierra Charlie India. Yeah, how's it going, everybody? Man, it's been a minute since I've checked in, and I'm glad I'm able to. Just on the way to work today, a little bit of rain. I just missed the gas price, so I couldn't tell you what it is over in the Worcester area. Not too much going on. Trying to mess with the new laser engraver and see how that works. It's a Galvo style, so it's a lot quicker, and yeah. Other other than that, not too much going on. Just glad to use the radio. Hopefully everyone's day is going great. And I'll go ahead and pass it back to you, Fred. Thanks for running the net. WN8SCI.
All right, Walter. Thanks for checking in with us. Good luck on getting equipment up and running. And whatever you do, you have yourself a terrific Tuesday. And if I don't talk to you, have a happy Thanksgiving this week. 7-3. Mark, KF8CLO, WA8KOC. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. This is KF8CLO. So, playing with my 80-meter stuff last night and doing some FT8. Stayed up way too late. I don't know why I did that. Now I'm beat this morning and sitting here in the rain. But we're not going to be probably working on Monday, so maybe I'll sit there and listen to everybody on Monday because everybody else is going to be hunting. Other than that, life is going pretty fast and having fun. I'll send it back to the net and have everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. 73 is all.
All right, Mark, thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday, buddy. We'll look forward to talking in the near future, and enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday and next Monday. 7-3, KD8SLG, Just Nick. Good to hear you, bud. Over to you.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer Net. It's raining down here in Holmes County as well this morning. The app's at 100% rain. They usually keep it at 99 just in case, but apparently I guess somebody made a decision on that. It's Tuesday. It means we got Club Net tonight. Looks like Dustin's on the schedule. I have to give him a little ringy-dingy in a little while and remind him. See you all there tonight. Just went through email. Fred got everything. Looks like everything's taken care of. Thank you very much, sir. And good luck. If I don't talk to you, have a happy Thanksgiving. But I'll be here. KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Fred.
Alrighty, Nick. Thanks for checking in with us this morning. Yep, everything's covered, and I'll probably talk to you tonight or tomorrow during the day. God bless Rod for stepping in and saying he'd help me with the last portion of the event here tomorrow morning. Take good care of yourself. Avoid the rain if you can. I must have read the schedule wrong because I thought tonight's NCO was to be announced. No, that's got to be next week, I guess. I don't know. But at any rate, yeah, take good care of yourself. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. KE8VOX, Scotty, you're up. Good morning. How's your Tuesday going so far? WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all our listeners. KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Vermilion, Ohio. Well, so far it's going pretty good, Fred. No rain here. It's raining a couple miles, sprinkling or whatever you want to call it, a couple miles south of me, but nothing on the lake shore yet. But I wish if the rain wasn't coming, it'd be a beautiful day because we're already at 50.7 degrees. No rain. Barometer's holding steady at, well, it's dropping now at 29.65. The wind's out of the southwest, about 5 miles an hour, and I'd say less than a foot waves on the lake. And the lake temperature is 46.9, and with these nice days and nice evenings, them fishermen been going pretty crazy out there. They got that big tournament coming to an end here, I guess, pretty soon, and it looks like a little city out there with all the boats and their red and green lights, and the white light for their anchor and stuff like that, their anchor light and whatnot. It's pretty nice. No complaints, Fred. It's another beautiful day on the shores of Lake Erie, and that's all I got. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then, and this is KE8 VOX sending it back to Net Control. 73, everyone.
Scott, same right back to you. If I don't talk to you, you have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being in here with us this morning. It's a wonderful day, right? It doesn't matter if there's rain or not. Any day above ground is a good day. Take good care of yourself. 730, I will talk to you soon. K8AGW Pops, I'm going to hand it off to you. I hope you and Mama Fran are doing well. Take it away.
Morning, everybody, from KAGW, and good to hear everybody in here. And yeah, I try to use Scott as my example there. I try to check in with him and know I make it in. Oh, it's good to hear. And yeah, likewise, things are pretty calm up here in Lake Shore, and I like checking out the boat launching areas, and Sheffield Lake has one, of course, Avon Lake and that, and we cruise along the lake and look, and been quite a few water activity over the weekend when the water's calm, and people are still using their boat near the end of November, and others are putting them away and so on. So it's good to see and hear people enjoying the waters, that's for sure. I know Mama Fran and I do. But with that, 10-meter net for Norse tonight, 28,370 there, and hopefully with the rains and storms we have good conditions, and Net Control won't have too much problem and everything. But boy, you're pretty sharp there, Fred, with your ears. You got young ears that are maneuvering through traffic the way you do, doing a fine job. And I'm going to drop it before it drops me, and I'll be right back. I'll sure everything reset. And on Thanksgiving, Net coordinator for NORS asked me to run the 2-meter net on 146.70. Drag shoe and tech net at 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving evening. And I told him I definitely will do it because Mama Fran and I aren't going out anywhere. They're predicting wild weather, and it wouldn't be too cool for us to be out there among the ice, snow, or whatever's coming down out of the sky. So we're staying home, and I told him I'll run the net. So keep the NORS net going. So with that, Fred, boy, we hate getting in those hospitals and getting checked up. They turn you every way with loose, but boy, when they turn this old man loose, I'm glad to get home. But I wish you well, and I hope all goes well, and we'll try to check in tomorrow. So everybody stay well, stay safe, and stay dry. Best of 73, and thanks for taking me amongst the other folks there this morning. So with that, 73 and KAGW back to Net Control.
Pops, thanks for all that. Always a pleasure to have you on board with us in the mornings. I'd miss you if you weren't here. And you running the 2-meter net for Norris, God bless you. You'll have fun doing that, I'm sure. And I'm sure they appreciate you stepping up and doing that. Have a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving. Should I not talk to you? I'm sure that probably staying home is the key ticket there. And I wish the best for you and Mama Fran on Thanksgiving Thursday. Take good care of yourself, Pop. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. AB8MO, Andy was in and out because he was so close to work. Andy, if you can hear, thanks for being here with us. KB8LJ, Chuck, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours and good to hear you.
WA8KOC from KB8LJ. Well, I been sitting here this morning listening to everybody, and I'm normally only fractionally awake when everything is going on. But I know this morning our friend up in Maine, and I trying to figure out his call sign and name. He's not in the latest Sarah roster that I've got, so I can't find out about him that way. But anyhow, he said something very interesting about being involved in doing a lot of craft work involving glass. And it reminded me of an experience that I had in college. As a matter of fact, it was a freshman chemistry lab, because just before I wound up in freshman chemistry lab, I had a real thing about building a mercury barometer, which should fit in very nicely with the theme of the Barometer Net. And the problem that I had in building it was it was pretty hard to seal off the one end of the glass tube that would hold the mercury. Break for time here. So I basically managed to solve the problem in a rather crude way, and managed to get my mercury barometer built that worked. And so in freshman chem lab, the experiment that they wanted us to do was a stupid experiment, and I wasn't interested in it. So instead I played around with the problem of sealing one end of a glass tube so I could use it for something like a mercury barometer. And my method for doing it was very simple. I just hold it in a Bunsen burner and melt it, and let surface tension pull the glass together until it got stuck together nicely, and bingo, I had the end of the tube sealed. And the instructor came over, a brand new freshman instructor. Break for time. He asked me what I was doing, and I figured that he was going to be quite upset with me for not doing the experiment I was supposed to be doing. But no, he was a scholar and a teacher of the first magnitude, and when I explained what I was doing, he said, well, what you're doing won't work, because there'll always be a real fine capillary leak in the end of the tube, and if you come down to my office, I'll set up an experiment and prove to you that what you're doing can't work. And after about an hour and a half of setting up experiments and so on, he finally admitted, well, you did seal the end of the tube. And that guy went on to become one of the great research chemists in academia, and his specialty was, guess what, building a very elaborate glass apparatus for experiments. So I managed to outsmart one of the greats, and I'm still enjoying it to this day. KB8LJ, back to net.
And the student becomes the teacher, eh? I can remember making my own crude, as they were, very, very crude pipettes for chemistry in my career, and I could get them pretty darn close. They weren't Class A volumetric per ASTM standards, but they were close, and it was kind of fun, and it was enjoyable. When you learn something new, it's always enjoyable. Thank goodness I can remember those days. You're better than I am, Chuck. You take good care of yourself. If I don't talk to you, have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll look forward to talking to you on the other side. 7-3. KF8 CFC, Randy down in Jeromesville was in and out. Randy, thanks for being here if you're still listening. Also, Al, W8ARO, we talked to him. He was in and out. So it brings me down to Joe. NHJKO, WA8KOC for the net. Morning, Joe.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NHJKO. Well, we got 49 degrees here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. And
I don't see any frost out there, but don't worry. There seems to be some type of weather alert. Just came across my phone. I subscribe to, I don't know about anybody else's counties, but up here in Lake, they actually produced an app for the sheriff's office that sends out specific alerts. So they send out traffic alerts, storm and weather alerts, and it's a very, very helpful app. I've been checking it. Well, it just bleeped off something about a winter storm watch, so I'm going to check on that. Break for time. We've already been busy here at the household. Mopped the floors, took care of some laundry, unpacked a turkey to get prepped for Thanksgiving, and boy, I'm going to go ahead and use the joke anyway. I haven't dealt with that big a turkey since I worked for 14 years at my last job. Okay, there's the joke. I'm sorry. My apologies. But I'm going to wish everyone a wonderful day. Please take care. God bless. And 7-3. N8JKO back to net control.
Joe, the joke was well received. I can remember in my career, I had a sales manager who had to, one of those magnetic strips, and it had a little saying on it. Hard to soar with eagles when you work with a bunch of turkeys. Hi. All right. You take good care of yourself. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Should I not talk to you? We'll say 7-3. I hope I have this call sign right. KC3ZWY. WA8KOC. Hopefully that's right.
W8WKY.
We'll try again. KC3ZWY, WA8KOC. Pretty sure I got the call sign right. Jesse? We're going to leave the call sign on log as such. I do believe that was correct. He must have been in and out. Jesse, if you can still hear me. 7-3, thanks for the check-in. K8PMI, my buddy Phil's over there in the Sagamore Hills area. Good morning, Phil. It's always great to talk to you. Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC here.
WA8KOC, this is K8PMI. Good to hear you, Fred, and we're thinking of you. You're in our prayers. Sorry you have to go through all this stuff again, but it's all for the better, and you'll pull through just fine, I'm sure. Just want to say hi and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and to everybody else out there. And 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. This is K8PMI.
Phil, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Roseanne and I send those greetings right back to you and your darling bride. Hope you have a Thanksgiving that's just unbeatable. And we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3 to you, buddy. That was the bottom of the list so far. Phil was number 41. That means the next station to check in is going to get number 42, the answer to life, universe, and everything. That's kind of like a commendation. A little star next to your name. Who's the taker? WA8KOC.
November 8, Lima, Tango Radio. On RF, the way it should be. Good morning, Fred.
November 8, Mike Whiskey Yankee, Don in Minerva, coming in on 147.39, just listening. Good morning.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papa, KD8 QMP, Thomas, Homestead Township.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh Mobile, good morning.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu. Good morning, Fred. In and out this morning. Everybody have a terrific Tuesday.
Please copy November 7, 8.
copy. November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN, Brian Mobile. I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
Man, that's the way to fill up the list. We're down to number 47 already. Brian, I've got you marked mobile in and out. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Should I not talk to you? Have a great Thanksgiving celebration. Ms. Nancy, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow afternoon if you're going to be running the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net, but thank you for checking in this morning. I marked you in and out. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday, girl. 7-3 to you. And number 42 was N8 LTR. Bill, I'm going to be right back to you. Congrats. N8 MWI, Mike, we got you, and KD8 QMP, Thomas, got you also. But Josh, W8 HRF at number 45 was mobile. Josh, take it away before I get to these others. Good morning. How are you? How are the girls, and how are the kids?
W8KOC, W8HRF, had to wait for the repeater to ID. That's unusual. I normally have to wait for my node to ID. Good morning, Fred and everybody. Girls are doing good. I woke up, got my shower, and by the time I got out, Betty had taken my spot in bed. So, woke Lucy up, and so they're up and about now, getting her some breakfast. She's probably about done by now. And last I checked, Will was still asleep. So that's good. Lucy had a little bit of time to get out of the house yesterday, which was nice. Her mom came over and watched the kids while I was working, and so that was nice. She was able to do that and get a little free time. And I'm trying to think what else. We're just getting ready for Thanksgiving over here. Got some stuff. I think Lucy's going to start the process of cooking today. We'll see where she's at when I get home, and then we'll have a little bit more tomorrow. And then just to get ahead of the game, we're having my family over on Saturday because we will be visiting her uncle and aunt, and all the family will be over going to their house on Thursday. So that will be fun. Looking forward to seeing all the family and participating in the festivities. That's a mouthful. That's all I got, Fred. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow, though. But every time I say that, I end up not talking to the NCO the next day. So I'll say Happy Thanksgiving in advance. WA8KOC, W8HRF 73.
Okay, Josh, not a big deal. You're probably not going to talk to me tomorrow because I'm going to be out of here right around 7:25, 7:30, and Rod, W8JAX, is going to take over for me. I got to go get a heart monitor installed. Pain in the tail, and it's got to be done at 8 a.m. But that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Get it done and over with. You take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday, a good rest of the week, and wish your darling bride and children a happy Thanksgiving for Roseanne and I, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, pal. Back up to the top portion of this list. N8LTR and RF the way it should be. Good morning, Bill. This was a surprise. Congratulations on number 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I probably wouldn't say that except the powers that be, I think, want me to. Over to you, Bill. Good morning.
Oh, well, good morning, Fred. I guess it's morning. Looks awful dark outside. The radar looks absolutely awful. And so then I went to the forecast, and it's not much better. It looks like, what flavor do you want your rain today? Rain all day, rain all night, and then rain into tomorrow. Lovely. Anyhow, just kind of coming to life here this morning, and awaiting a package from FedEx that they have been bouncing halfway across the country and back again, trying to figure out how to get it to Ohio. I've watched this thing go from California to Florida to Oklahoma to Tennessee, back to Oklahoma. Now, supposedly, it's in Columbus. So at least it's in Ohio, maybe. I hate to think what this package is going to look like when it arrives. I hope it's intact. anyway, but we'll see. Anyhow, FedEx, you gotta love them. Back to you, sir. UWA, KLC in a group, and at LTR.
You're not alone. Roseanne had an issue where she tried to send a package to Seychelles. It went to Ireland and all these other stupid places instead of a direct from America to France and down to Seychelles. It's crazy. I don't know who runs that company and logistics for them, but boy, they need help. You take good care of yourself. Open those eyes. Get to it. Have some Mr. Keurig. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. Always a pleasure, buddy. And thanks for checking in with us this morning. Congratulations on number 42. I do hope that I have this call sign correct. N8MWY out in Minerva. And I called up QRZ. It didn't say Mike was the name. It gave Don as the name. But is that right? N8MWY, WA8KOC for the net. Good morning.
QSL. Handle is Don, Delta, Oscar, November.
Take it away, Don. Good morning. What do you got for us?
I was in and out, but I'll chit-chat here a minute. Good to be able to check in here. Usually I listen during the week at work when I'm at my desk, but this week I'm off on vacation, so not only do I get to listen in the comfort of my own home, but I get to actually transmit on my own radio. So 7-3 all, and hope to check in tomorrow morning, November 8th. Mike Whiskey Yankee, back to net control.
W8WKY.
Sounding good from down in Minerva, Don. Thank you for checking in with us. You have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Drop in anytime you want. Monday through Saturday, starting at 7, going to whenever. Glad to have you aboard. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future then. 7-3. KD8 QMP. Thomas, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours.
KD8 QMP. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net, and all the listeners. I started out here at 47 degrees and a light rain, and looks like it's going to be one of those days here. Rainy all day. But that's all there is. Not a whole lot to report this morning. Wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving if I don't get on in the next couple of days. And wish everybody a good day today also. So back to you, Fred. 7-3 to all, and thanks for picking me up this morning. 88 QMP.
KD8 QMP from WA8KOC in the net. All right. Good to have you with us, Thomas. You take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Should I not talk to you? Have a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. As I said, KI5 OZZ Ms. Nancy was in and out. Thanks, Nancy, if you're still listening. And N7VAN Brian also checked in and out. He was mobile. Brian was about on my list so far. Would anybody else like to check in on the Barometer Net this morning? WA8KOC here.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in Strongsville, mobile.
KB8LJ, recheck.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec, Phillip and River Sticks.
KF8, ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach in Dalton. I'll be in and out this morning.
Well, we only need a few more to get to our double nickel. Hi. I'm going to take the mobile station first. Eric, KE8VZA. How you doing, buddy? Good to hear you this morning. How's your week going? It's going to be a short week, right?
WA8KOC in the net, KE8VZA mobile here. Yeah, making my way into the Big W right now, and it'll be my last day for the week, and I won't go back till December. That'll be Monday, December 1st. Anyway, yep, that's going to be a good day today, I believe, and have one big meeting this afternoon, but that should be very interesting anyway. And just wanted to pop in and say happy Thanksgiving to anyone I won't talk to until then, and be safe out there. And if you're a few minutes late, it won't matter. You just get there alive. That's how it goes. And don't forget, save room for the pie. Yeah, you can always have more turkey after the pie. There you go. KE8VZA, back to you, Fred. Thanks for picking me up.
Eric, always glad to talk to you. Always glad to check in with you in the mornings. And Rod's going to substitute for me tomorrow morning about 7:30. He's going to take over because I have to go to a heart monitor installation thing. But I should have asked you, if I'd have known you were off, you could have run the whole net. It's been a while since I think anybody's heard you run the Barometer Net, if it ever. But anyway, thanks for being here, buddy. You take good care of yourself. Terrific Tuesday to you. Have yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. We'll look forward to talking to you very soon. 7-3. My good friend Neil, WD8LLA, I was remiss in my duties this past week. I wanted to bring a birthday card for you and wish you a happy birthday. Not just shake your hand, but pass a card off to you. And I totally lost track of time through the day, and I failed in that effort. But I was thinking of you, buddy. I hope your birthday went well. Over to you, WD8LLA, WA8KOC in the net. Good morning, Neil.
WA8KOC, WD8LLA. I'm having a great morning. I'm headed to the skin doctor. I got more porcupines growing on me. Anyhow, I had a great birthday, probably one of the better ones in my life. I didn't realize they were planning a party. And WC8W, Gary, I told him we were both coming. And I was pretty let down. I was looking so forward to seeing you and everybody. I want to say hi to everybody that's listening and on scanners or whatever. Happy Thanksgiving. If I don't get to talk to you again, Fred. And thanks for doing all you do for the net. Seems like you're on there all the time. I wished I could be that active, but my wife keeps me pretty busy, too, for 80. She don't want me to grow old. It's funny. Looking forward to seeing you, Fred. We're going to have to... I don't know what's going to happen next meeting. WD8LLA, I'll be clear.
Neil, before you take off completely, let me tell you, if you want to get together and have a lunch someday, I'll travel down your way. Maybe we can meet in Navarre, or maybe I'll come all the way to Brewster to have lunch with you. But that would be good to see you. And again, sorry we missed you, but it sounds like your birthday ended up being a whole heck of a lot more fun than attending a Silvercreek meeting, right? Glad you had a good one, buddy. You take care, you stay safe, and we will look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. KE8YUQ, Brother Phil. It's all yours. How are you doing? Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Nice rain coming down. Luckily, it's not going to affect the leaves in the trees because there are none. Ours came down early and decided they wanted to go over and visit the neighbors, which was a happy thought for me. Other than that, let's see, there's package for the antenna adapter coming. It was supposed to come out of New Jersey, but last I looked, it was in Canada. A delivery company called Uni. So we'll see when that ends up showing up. Never even heard of that delivery service. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, make sure that Wizard Oz puts that heart in right side up. So with that, Back to you, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
After the last year and a half or so, all these wizards I've seen, I don't know, they seem to be doing the right thing. Yeah, and I hope you're right. I hope things go right tomorrow. Tomorrow's not the big issue. Next week, Monday through Thursday, I think, monitoring me in a hospital so they can figure out how much of this drug to put in me to get me to calm down AFib-wise. I wonder if anybody else my age has AFib and has gone through this horse hockey, but anyway, everything will be fine. You take good care of yourself. Good luck on getting that adapter. I should have just given you one. I had no idea you would have had this hard a time getting one delivered. But anyway, maybe you can take the time while you're waiting for it to go and get some coax over at DXE, and you can get that antenna put up way, way high in the back 40 and help yourself out with a little bit of stature on the antenna. We'll see. Talk to you soon, Phil. 7-3. Thanks for being here. KF8 ELA. Zach down in Dalton was in and out. Zach, if you're still listening, have a good one. I'm still willing to take some check-ins if they're available. We're looking for the double nickel this morning so Carrie could be happy.
W8WKY.
Arcade AGW with a recheck there, Fred.
I got you, Pops, and you know what? I'll be right back to you. My mistake for a recheck also. KB8LJ, my apologies, Chuck. Are you still there?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here and just smarting horribly and hurting from head to toe over being ignored here. But anyhow, I just wanted to mention that when I was trying to figure out who all was on this morning, I decided to bring up NetLogger, which I haven't used for the better part of a year. And lo and behold, the Barometer Net wasn't one of the listed nets, and I can understand why NCOs, and I guess you're one of them, that don't particularly like to use NetLogger because it's just one more thing for you to worry about. And I can understand that, but I'm wondering if there's a way that guys who don't want to use NetLogger when they're NCOs could nevertheless allow it to be fired up so that it would reflect everybody who's on the net. Just a thought. This is KB8LJ, back to net.
Chuck, I'm going to say this. I have watched NetLogger when I check into other nets. I've never fired it up to use it for the Barometer Net. I'm going to ask Just Nick if he can tell me, explain to me how to fire it up as an NCO and let people check in. I'm still going to write it down by hand because it's easier for me than trying to swivel around here and try and look at a computer at the same time. The room is a little bit more complex than everything on one desk. But yeah, I'll figure that out and I'll let you know. 7-3. Thanks, Chuck. K8 AGW. Pops, it's all yours. WA8 KOC.
Here's KAGW again. Fred, the old man thought you were going to be here with us tomorrow, but anyhow, going to have a substitute. But I want you to know you'll be missed, and I want to wish you and the family a real happy Thanksgiving, and we are waiting patiently for you to get back and be our net control for the Barometer Net to do a fantastic job maneuvering through traffic, and so we do our nets by hand also. No NetLogger. But anyhow, have a terrific Tuesday, and want you to know you'll be missed and anxious for you to get back as net controller. Thank you, Fred. KAGW, back to net control. 73, everybody.
Mr. Dan, I sincerely appreciate that thought. Thank you very much. And, yeah, everything's going to be fine. Just a little bit of absence, a little vacay, but everything will be good. I will look forward to talking to you next time, Pops. 7-3. Zach, KF8ELA, was number 51 on our list. He was the last one to check in. This is the Barometer Net on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater. Monday through Saturday, we're here starting at 7, going till whenever. NTAD Dave takes Mondays. I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays unless I'm substituted for. Thursdays and Fridays, AA8CS Gary, the club president, takes the helm. And Saturdays, it's either NAWB, K8PMI, or a net control operator to be announced. So that wraps this up. I'm going to make this last call so we can get Carrie in here. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I'm still here.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Zulu, Quebec.
This is KD8SLG, KB8LJ. If you want to stick around for a conversation after the net, do it. Thanks, Fred. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Thanks, Nick. Anyone else?
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Hotel Golf, all in Olmsted Falls. I will be in and out this morning.
All right, Paul, I got you marked down on the log. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate the in-and-out check-in. Gets us one more closer to 55 this morning. But I've got KF8 EZQ coming in on board. Good morning, WA8 KOC for the net.
Sorry, were you passing it to me, KF8 EZQ?
Take it away, it's all yours, buddy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. Still new to this. I tried to check in earlier, but last night I was messing around with some satellites, and so I had the power turned all the way down, and the tone was not configured. But glad that I'm finally making it on, and thanks for the check-in, and I'll pass it back to net control.
Nathan, you're sounding good this morning. Not a problem at all. We appreciate you being here with us. I may have spoken to you once or twice in the past. I know this is not your first time, but thanks for checking in with us. Have a terrific Tuesday, good rest of the week, and a happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to hand this off to Carrie unless I hear anybody else. I'm going to give a 5-second pause. And if I don't hear anybody, Carrie can come in and help me close this thing up.
Well, I guess I'll come in there, Fred. This is W8CTM. Good morning to you, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this. Well, I got 50 degrees here, and that's, we probably won't see that temperature too many more times this year, but, oh well, it is what it is. It's, winter time almost. Another month it'll be winter time for sure. Anyway, that's all I have on that. Well, yesterday the worshipful master at the Masonic Lodge that I belong to called me up and said that he wanted to present a pin to me for being a member for 55 years. That's hard to believe it's been that long that I've been a Mason, but anyway, 55 years. But anyway, shorten that up. I told him I couldn't make the meeting, so they're going to mail me the pin that they have there. So that was a good day yesterday. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day today and has a wonderful Thanksgiving coming up here, and want to ask everybody to be safe, that's for sure, and be careful and if you're traveling for your Thanksgiving, but enjoy it. And I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. That's put a smile on somebody's face. So with that, it's all I have this morning, so I'll say 73 and turn it back to WA8KOC. And Fred, you can wrap it up. And we didn't quite get to double nickel today, but boy, we got very close. So that's good enough. Anyway, everybody have a great day. W8CTM 73 y'all, and back to you there, Fred, to wrap it up. And enjoy. Just everybody enjoy the day out there. It's going to be a wet one. 73 and over to you, Fred.
Kerry, I want to let you know I'm trying to get like a little round table discussion here between us Masonic hams. I've got myself, AA8CT Craig, KE8YUQ Phil, KF6POE Christian, W8TD John, and I've added you to the list. So when we get this thing figured out on a simplex frequency, maybe you join in with us and have a chat. I'd appreciate that. But I've got your name on the log, and I've got your name in my little register here for Masonic Hams. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for closing, as always. Thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make their lives and ours more pleasant. Do appreciate that suggestion. And, you know, it's going to be a little wet one, but it's okay. It's not white stuff, and that's a good thing. I'd not like to thank just Kerry, but all the other stations that checked in with us this morning. Kerry, you were number 54. Congratulations. Almost a double nickel. But everybody is very much appreciated on this net. And I, for one, NCO, enjoy talking to everybody, saying good morning and seeing what's going on with them. My buddy Neil checked in with me this morning. That was a pleasant surprise, WD8LLA. So with that, any stations that didn't check in, please muster up the desire to check in with us, because we enjoy hearing from you. Those people are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or any other devices. If you'd like to get a license to come and join us, you can go to w8wky.org, which is the club's website. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions scheduled. Headed up by NAWB, Stefan, the lead for the VE team. He's got a bunch of great people that work with him, licensed an awful lot of amateurs in the past few years. Pause for time. Recognizing the originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WBHATW, and Tom K8DSD, started this net off more than 34 years ago. We're continuing on and really appreciate them starting this for us. Also, our net controller emeritus, Ron KD8CVS, he handled this net Monday through Saturday all by himself for multiple years. That's quite a feat. So with that, everybody have a terrific Tuesday. Should I not talk to you tomorrow? Have a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration Thursday. I'll go ahead and return this repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:46 a.m. with 54 check-ins. WA8KOC clear.
KB8LJ, KD8SLG. You still out there, Chuck?
Yeah, sure am, Nick. What do you think of my idea? It seems to me there's got to be a way for people who don't want to use NetLogger to somehow or other have it going in the background. And if you like tracking everything on paper, that's the way it should be.
Well, a couple of things, Chuck. One, I use NetLogger because I can't use my own writing. I can't read my own writing, excuse me. That's the main reason I use it. Because I generally don't do nets by myself. So, when I team up with Dustin for the Boredom Breaker net tomorrow, we've been doing that together for 4 years, and it takes some coordination for a couple of people to do it for themselves. As far as everybody having to do it for their own nets, it's a really, really rough ask. And as far as somebody else doing it for somebody while they're doing it, that's actually tougher than just doing it for yourself. Trust me, I've been doing it for a while. Tried to do it for Gary 1 or 2 mornings on the Barometer Net. Just listen along and put stuff in for him, and it just takes a lot of time to get accustomed to using it and making it happen. And I know some of the guys who use it, like Phil and Rod, they actually write it down on paper and then fill in the log later. And that would be even worse for me, personally. So it's a great idea, but mandating that everybody use it isn't going to work. Not going to do it.
KD8SLG from KB8LJ. Yeah, I understand that, and I've kind of looked at NetLogger and wondering if there can't be a better and easier way to automate all that stuff so that it doesn't get into all of the things that you're talking about there. Thought that I had is that there ought to be a way to do the tracking, at least for the purposes of our nets, with something like an Excel spreadsheet where you've written some really slick macros that be running in back of what you're doing, so that if you are an NCO with nothing more than a click or two of the mouse, you could have a lot of the operations taken care of. But that's not an easy task to undertake. I know I've done some rather slick macro programming of Excel, and it's not easy. And to come up with something that would work really right and really well and work for everybody all the time, that's a career project.
I don't know what exactly you're thinking about there, Chuck, but it can't be automated from listening. Try reading call signs off into your speech-to-text thing on your phone sometime and see how it comes out. Somebody wants to build a language learning model, a ham GPT, if you will, that understands you guys' call signs better than me. Have at it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying there. In fact, it fits in well with the theme of what we were talking about at the last meeting. The idea of speech recognition for the call signs work fine, provided everybody enunciates clearly and make sure that what he's saying is understandable, and make sure there isn't a fair amount of noise on the signal that's going to mess up the speech processor. I don't want to think about that one.
Okay, and the other thing in particular with the Barometer Net is a lot of the guys are mobile, or short time, so they aren't going to be looking at screens. They don't have an almost instant message window to type into and get logged in that way. And what happens on the Barometer Net, if I open up the window and start taking check-ins from that, I'll have 20 or 25 people on that list before anybody even checks in. And so then you end up going 40 minutes without a check-in or a chance for anybody to check in unless you manage it. So it just gets messy, particularly with the Barometer Net. So, and I will tell you that like the Border Breaker Net, where it's actually mandated, everybody has to use NetLogger. So if someone's an NCO that doesn't use it, someone has to log for them, and that just adds another layer of we need more people. Remember, those guys went from 3 hours a day to 2 hours a day because they were short on NCOs.
Yeah, from time to time, I've thought about the idea of volunteering to be an NCO myself, and in my age and in my state of senility, to try to keep track of all of that stuff and keep track of it well. I would be well advised to not consider diving into a situation where all I could do is create problems for everybody else. But I do appreciate the complexity of it. It kind of reminds me of when I was in the Air Force. Right next to my office were the guys that were doing the radio control for the flights that were in the air. And I was always amazed at how the guys could talk to several different airplanes on different frequencies all at the same time, and to keep it straight as all of them were jabbering back and forth at the same time with each other. It was rather amazing to watch, but by golly, they did it.
All right there, buddy. I just want to take a minute and share those thoughts with you. I got to group back to it. I'm on the clock today. KB8LJ, KD8SLG. Talk to you later, Chuck. Have a great day.
W8WKY.
Okay, Nick, you have a great day also. KD8SLG from KB8LJ, clear.